The ink between worlds. Ren, a young artist, hunched over his desk, the scent of ink filling his small room. His G-pen scratched across the paper, bringing life to a world of his own creation. Just one more panel, he muttered, a smudge of ink on his cheek. But as he drew the final line, a strange thing happened. The ink on the page began to ripple, swirling like a dark vortex. The world on paper pulled him in, the smell of ink replaced by the scent of ozone and possibility. Ren landed on cobbled streets under a sky filled with two suns, the world of his shonen manga, Dragon's Fist. Before he could catch his breath, his hero, Reiken, stood before him, crackling with energy. Creator, you've come. A great darkness is unmaking our world. Reiken pointed to the sky. Black, inky tendrils were dripping down, dissolving buildings into smudges and blurs. It's like the world is bleeding, Ren whispered, horrified. This wasn't part of his story. Suddenly, the scene shifted. The fiery cityscape melted into a serene high school garden. A gentle girl with cherry blossom pins in her hair approached them. It was Hannah, the heroine from his romance one-shot. The world is confused, she said softly, her own edges flickering. Our stories are fighting. Reiken appeared beside them, his form now clashing with the soft background. Her world is weak. My power should be the one to stabilize this reality. He roared, his energy flaring and causing the flowers around Hannah to wilt and turn to ink. Before the argument could escalate, the world plunged into darkness. A chilling whisper echoed as a creature of pure shadow and fear emerged from a pool of ink. Cage, the monster from Ren's abandoned horror manga, had manifested. All stories end in silence, it hissed. Cage lashed out, its shadowy claws aimed at Hannah. But Reiken moved in a flash, blocking the attack with a fiery punch. My story will not be erased, he yelled. The clash of genres was a physical, explosive battle of light and shadow. Ren realized the chaos was his own doing. He had poured all his passion, anger, and fear into these separate worlds without thinking of how they might coexist. He grabbed his G-pen, which had mysteriously appeared in his pocket. I am the creator, he declared. And I decide the ending. With a sweeping motion, Ren didn't erase any of them. Instead, he began to draw them together. He drew Reiken protecting Hannah, and Cage becoming not an ending, but a shadow that gave depth to the world. He drew a new story, a world where strength, love, and fear could exist in balance. The ink stopped bleeding, solidifying into a new, stable reality. As his world settled, Ren felt a pull, returning him to his room. The page before him was no longer just a shonen manga. It was a rich tapestry of adventure, romance, and suspense. He smiled, picking up his pen. His creativity wasn't a curse, it was a power to build bridges, not walls.